Hello everybody, it is I, Mayor, and welcome back to the Mayor channel. And again, as promised, I am back in HSR. I'm going to be continuing on doing some more work at the Furbobo Weekly office. I managed to do the hot topics that were available after the 4.3 update. You can go back and watch that if you like. Got it time-stamped, I believed. Yeah, I did. I kind of forgot about that. Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. Of course I did it. Anywho, today I have to actually go into the office and see what all the Furbos are dealing with. Oh, don't mind that I was in Pennant Cody. But first, I'm gonna pop in at the Express. That's what I meant to say. Wrong button. There we go. God damn it. Yet another person wanting to get Himiko's famed coffee. And I actually did end up watching a clip of Ryusuke getting Himiko's special coffee, extra large coffee, and yeah, there was some kind of species of fish from a gas planet, which I don't think it's technically a fish if it's, you know, swimming in air, but whatever. There's definitely plenty of other convergent body plans when it comes to just swimming or moving like a fish. Also some iron particles, I think. Some kind of metallic particles, which I don't think is very advisable to have. I forgot what the other one was. Some kind of scales from a butterfly. Some kind of exotic butterfly scales. Which I guess is slightly better than just having trace amounts of fish in it, which is a little weird. And the cup, or it's just a pom-pom? What the? Forget how strong pom-pom is sometimes. He just bulldozed me. Not to mention all the other various elements that Shush detected in her coffee. Why would you torture yourself with that, Pela? I'm not gonna talk to her about it, though. I've talked enough about Himiko's coffee and to Pela. I love Pela, and yes, I have at least used her quite a bit in some team comps. We'll have to see about that, because I've kind of had to move some of my light cones around because of Mortenax Blade. So she might be benched for a while. I'm pretty sure she already has been. But for sure, yeah, she is now. Oh, Bootsy is here. And Bailu! Hi, Bailu.
I was just looking for you, and here you are.
Yep, I'm here on the Express that I live in.
The Xianzhou has a type of medicinal stone that can be ground into a fine powder and mixed with water. Drinking it calms the nerves and warms the lungs.
Ooh, that does sound nice.
There are also beautiful stones that can bring soothing happiness just by being around them.
Yeah. If just show me a shiny rock and I'll definitely feel very happy about it. Remember, like, you'd go to some kind of gift shop or whatever and they would just have this crate full of shiny rocks and they were so satisfying to click together. God, that really just does something to my very primitive brain.
Here, take these.
Ooh! So this is her giving us jades. Thank you. I feel happier already. No. That's too generous of you. I don't deserve them. No, I definitely deserve them.
Here you go.
Thank you, darling.
You've been a good host the last few days. Just a token of my gratitude.
Aw, such a sweet one.
If you ever have any unusual ailments, come find me. This healer lady is guaranteed to get to the bottom of them.
I'll definitely rely on you. I'm not gonna rely on her, though. She was pretty much my second healer ever, and Yeah, she was kind of hard to use, even compared to Natasha. Yeah, that Natasha really carried me for the healings before I got Lucha, and then I started doing more shielder sustains, such as Adventurine and Dan Hung PT. Alright, how about you, cowboy? How you doing?
Do you believe in intuition?
Yes. Whether it's good or bad, that's kind of depends.
Most of the time, I believe what I see, but right now, I'm doubting myself.
Don't doubt it. Believe in your intuition.
Belief is one thing, but relying on it won't help explain things.
Explain what things?
Just like right now, I feel like that corner is filled with resentment, and there's a mysterious gaze upon me.
Wait, you mean the memo keeper that's in the corner? Is that what you're talking about?
Holy fudge and shirt balls! Am I possessed? It feels like the resentment is getting stronger. I don't even know what this grudge is about, but if there's a problem, then let's just fight!
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't advise you just to start throwing punches and bullets in the corner that's completely empty.
Maybe Don Hung knows about paranormal stuff. Should we get him to check it out?
Maybe. Definitely consult him first. That was strange. I don't remember that one. I don't remember that one at all. That was funny. Maybe he did do that once, but I'm assuming that he somehow feels the presence of this memo keeper over here. I don't know what other corner he could be talking about, other than maybe this one. Okay, got some tunes.
This is the Interastral Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
We are here to bring you the latest news from across the cosmos.
Through the combined efforts of multiple factions, the menace of the Lord Rabbit,
Okay,
known as Iron
it's just the same thing that played at the beginning of the 4.0 patch. Or the one before it. I can't remember. It's just the interlude one. I didn't realize there was an intercom there. It took me a while to realize where it was. Ugh.
successfully neutralized.
Anyway, let's get back over to the... I'm just gonna go to the actual office. Come on, get the right fucking button. Brook. And go. Oh, it feels so good to be back in the office. Alright, looks like it's the Furley brothers and the ghost for Picato. Let me see. What the... Nihilux, what the hell are you doing here? Whatever, I'm kind of suspending the belief that this is just kind of taking place before all the shit went down for the 4.3 Trailblaze mission. But I was really hoping he wouldn't be there. What the... Huh? Where the hell is he? On the poster, a middle-aged man in glasses claps his hands. His legs is glinted coldly as he sizes you up. There's father of filling can ask for... Huh. Damn, I thought he would probably be in here. What the hell? What the heck is this stuff? A stack of letters meticulously organized by the assistant for the detective. Each envelope is plastered with postmarks from repeated forwarding. I guess he has kind of shacked up in a couple other places than this. To Mr. Ashen Detective. Greetings from Moria Ecological Island. We strive to create breathtaking natural landscapes and idyllic climates to provide our clients with meticulous and caring restorative services. We regret to inform you that the account on file has insufficient funds to cover the service fees for the upcoming cycle for the guests under your care. Please mail a check to the designated location within one standardized month. Otherwise, we will suspend all value-added service. This includes fresh bananas, rainforest rockeries, and heated baths. If you already made a payment, please ignore this mail. Thank you for your support and cooperation. Oof. Old man, you never went back to Kronstadt after that, did you? I remember you mentioning your homeland. You said it was always shrouded in gloomy clouds. You said every step in the alleys was soaked in blood, and that fur-clad beasts were always howling in the withered, blackened wilderness. I was passing by that area recently, and guess what? A group of refugees has settled there to start anew. They cleared the thickets of thorns, toppled the old churches, and built gardens from the rubble. Soon, they will forget that this was once the bloody den where Zulu cultivated his minions. They will forget the last hunter who hunted every monster down. They will even forget the nicknames Black Church. When night fell, I watched the smoke from their cooking fires dissipate. The candlelight in their tents flickered on, one by one. It was bright yet fragile. A single insignificant storm in the cosmos could snuff those lights out. I plan to stay. Maybe just for a while. Don't blame me for making this decision on my own, old man. Neither of us has a home anymore, but they still do. To my favorite regular, Mr. La Mancha, it has been a while, but your name still comes off often in this lounge. Half of those talking about you want to find you, and half of those looking for you want you dead. Your admirers call you the lead hunter, the solitary first fang whose teeth once shredded the Lord Ravager's chest. Your detractors call you a king-slaying monster who dragged the rangers into the abyss for a private vendetta before vanishing. Years back, a Galaxy Ranger who's survived Bonwalk showed me his scarred arms and swore to settle the score. I know the feeling. You still owe me for that unpaid tab, after all. Even further back, Cloud Knights came knocking, claiming you broke into the shackling prison and got someone out. Quite a feat, considering you were supposed to be visiting Zhuming's master craftsman. You certainly have a talent for finding trouble in the darkest places. Lately, word is that the one-eyed owl has picked up your scent. He tracked down the brothers you were providing for in Moria and took their eyes, hoping to see your location through them. Found a prosthetic doctor to treat them, but that lady plays dirty. You certainly made plenty of enemies during your glory days. I'm not one to judge, but having both the Galaxy Rangers lead hunters on your tail at once is a special kind of reckless. I say both because just yesterday, some recruits following the Heartless Bear tried to shake me down for information. They wanted to get revenge for their boss. They claim he sold Dr. Primitive's archives, stole Navigator Icy's relic, and now living it up on an IPC planet. Those naive kids actually think they can squeeze a share of the loot out of you. There's a young cowboy here with a steady hand who taught them some manners. But he's a terrible liar. He knows where you are, doesn't he? I'm trusting him to deliver this letter. Long story short, watch your back. Don't you dare die before settling your tab. A frantic handwritten note and the margin. Mr. N, keep the doors and windows locked for the next few days. What windows? There's literally no windows here. Unless you count, all the windows and doors in the building. In which case, oh boy. Probably not the best place to shack up, though. There's literally only one way in, one way out. You are not quite clever in that regard. But then again, you're definitely a man to be reckoned with. That was pretty interesting lore we got there, so of course it was definitely made known from Pearl that, yeah, he ends up trying to get as much money as he can because he is supporting some families and even he was supporting the former members of the Rangers or friends and families of them, or just those of his own. And, oh man, he has to be watching a lot of them. Like that first one, I'm pretty sure there's some kind of resort or whatever that's minding any that were affected by Dr. Primitive, aka those that kind of turn into monkeys or regressed in some other beings that they probably came from. But yeah, if you're a human, you would probably become a monkey, like Mr. N. But I guess he was probably one of the more sane ones to actually accompany him to play in Arcadia. You know, it turns out he's actually pretty chill with Boothhill, or at least Boothill's not out for his hide. I was kind of worried if Rappa or him actually had some vendetta against him. But then again, we only know 3 Galaxy Rangers. Although I'm not really sure about Acheron. But regardless, there's very few Stellaron, any Galaxy Rangers that we know of. So, can't really tell what... But obviously there's definitely some former members that certainly are looking for revenge for the shit that happened in Fangwad. What happened? Obviously something happened with Dr. Primitive, though. But yeah, that was pretty interesting lore. Also, some kid that he knew long ago actually went back to his home planet to say, yeah, people are fixing up the place and starting anew, which is kind of heartwarming.
Nice.
Anyway, what was I doing again? Oh, right. But yeah, it was weird walking in and Ashveil wasn't there. I wonder if he's anywhere else. Alright, let's see what the Furbos need. What about you, Furly? What is it?
Boss, earlier I mentioned the Furbobo Weekly membership thing.
Membership
thing just cut off the cuff. But lately a bunch of enthusiastic readers have actually been hitting me up asking about memberships. What I mean is, Furbobo Weekly just can't focus on updating the Arcadia Alert and trending topics anymore. We gotta think about some money-making ventures or, you know, offer our premium customer service IP perks that can pay extra for.
You mean there are people rushing to throw their money away?
Let me walk through my idea real quick and see if it holds up. Like, 1. Early access screening. Preview the latest Arcadia Alert content from the next issue in advance. 2. Fan benefurbs. You can pick your favorite Furbo and get up close and personal with them. Alright, well, that's probably something that you all have to sign up for. Do that voluntarily. 3. Merch giveaways. Get exclusive Furbobo Weekly merchandise based on your cumulative subscription time. I guess so, like a commemorative pin or t-shirt. That might be kind of a low-cost thing to do. So, what kind of membership perks do you think your users would be into, boss? Early access screening. I kind of thought that the alert would probably be something that would be instantaneous and just known by everybody. So, I'm just gonna nix that. Fan benefurbs. Again, you guys would have to voluntarily do that. Honestly, I'm gonna go merch giveaway. You got it! Our balloon Furbo based on her Blitzer and the Furbobo Weekly pop-up collectibles based in prayer prints were both huge hits. Next, I'm thinking of making double-sided Furbo coins for tipping posts like... Pretty creative, right? Anyway, Anyway, I'll give serious thought to your suggestion. Boss, look forward for books' feedback. Hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye!
Cool. Anything else? Alright, what up for Blitzer?
Boss, we got a problem! We've been getting tons of messages lately demanding to know why we dropped our sponsorship from the Research Society of Happy Smiles, but not from Full Wish TV!
Yeah, that is kind of peculiar. Yeah, why the fuck are we supporting the Full Wish TV? I told you to turn that shit down.
Boss, what should we do?
Axe them. With axes. God, I hate Full Wish TV. Don't withdraw it. I want to see the fluffy ad. No, get rid of it. I was wondering the same thing. Why is that?
We were slow to respond, and the magazine really does need the sponsorship money. Please hear me out, boss.
Fine.
The sponsorship fee is just way too hefty. If we pull the plug on the partnership now, they'll probably come after us for compensation.
Well, fine, let them come. I don't give a shit. The Research Society of Happy Smiles is paying way too little. Didn't expect the reason for this to be so cold and realistic. Yeah, just plain money.
Payday's right around the corner, boss. We gotta hang in there. Even though Full Wish used to be the director of Full Wish TV, she wasn't the only one calling all the shots there, you know. Word has it that it was the execs said Full Wish TV are scrambling to distance themselves from Full Wish. Wouldn't be surprised if they rebrand the Furbo TV before long.
We would take over the company? Nah, I'd rather liquidate the whole damn thing and start my own business from the sales.
But I heard most of the production team of Arcanium Mortenax Report jumped ship to Dual Mention TV, so the outlook isn't looking too rosy. Good.
What's their official stance on this?
The official line is that the TV station was hijacked and exploited by Full Wish, making them victims of the incident too. Considering the sponsorship fees, the magazine's stance, and the public opinion of the community, what should we do now, boss?
Let's go find ourselves some brand new sponsors. I second that. Grit our teeth and wait for Full Wish to go bankrupt. Explain our predicament to the public. Nah, screw it. We're getting new sponsors. We're nixing them. We're not taking any of their goddamn money. If Furbobo Weekly is to survive, we need to find sponsors that are more stable and secure, and not run by evil corporations and greed and ratings. And Lord Ravagers. Definitely mostly that.
Understood. It's all about diversifying our income streams. Another masterful decision by the president. I'll go post the advertising vacancies right away. Sorry about that, boss. If only we could chat about something lighter like we usually do.
Yes, please. Let's talk about something lighter or whatever. Like, how's your day? What do you do outside the office? I'm sure that you have quite the life outside. Chatting with you is always a blast for Blitzer. Oh, he got hearts in his eyes.
Boss, can you lead us for the rest of our lives?
Aw. Was that it? Damn. I thought that I was gonna do way more than that. Oh, cool. We got some things to read here. Oh my gosh. Could have sworn I read this one. Legendary. Yeah, I read that one. What the hell was this about? Thesis discovered by the Antimatter Legion spy. I'm just a normal senior chemistry major, but somehow an Antimatter Legion spy hacked into my computer today and read my thesis. Turns out my thesis was so atrocious that every spy who read it threw up. The Department of Aberration Defense used these clues to bust the Legion's evil plot to infiltrate Plain Arcadia. Pearl herself presented me with an award, and the Dean waved his hand and told me I didn't need to defend my thesis at all. Just like that, I got my diploma without ever going through a defense. Wow, that's amazing. I guess you don't really need that to explain your defense if it literally incapacitates anybody that would listen or read it. A chemistry student turns out on the fume hood. Turn on the fume hood! I've noticed that when I don't turn on the fume hood during experiments, my body feels very light. That's poisoning. Oof! Why didn't you tell me? Hey, OP, are you doing okay? I'm fine. I'm just joking. Good, good. The Department of Aberration Defense would like to remind all netizens OP was just joking. Don't try this at home. They're trying to cover up the atrocious thesis that has been created. They're gonna use that for torture tactics now. Dad's gonna steal it for torture tactics. You're cracking me up. Feels like you're telling a joke too. This is Gemibo beta post, right? Because last time we got a robotic Furbo. This message is visible to select users only. Please do not share. We got some exciting news. Furbobo Weekly just welcomed a new member, Gemibo. This thread is now experimentally integrated with Gemibo, who can answer your questions 24/7, 365 days a year. Give it a try and see what happens. Gemibo, are you feeling good today? That's March. First, when you say today, from what point in time are you starting? Is it according to Plain Arcadia time, or my cosmic standard time? Or perhaps it starts from the very moment I open my eyes. If I stayed up until 3 in the morning last night, does the period from 3 to 6 count as the tail end of yesterday, or the beginning of today? Furthermore, how should I define it as good or bad? Should I compare it to yesterday's bad luck, or to Fleming's wealth? If I did not lose any money today, but did not find any either, does that count as good or simply mediocre? Good, so he knows the third option. Awesome. Wait, I just kind of read exactly who the hell some of these posters are, and apparently this one, Geometry for Life, I think this is Welt. I was totally not ready for a roast. I'm sorry, it seems the weight of the rational setting was a bit too high. Let's adjust that right now. All set! Give it another try, everyone! This one is definitely Yao Guang. Gemibo, solve this problem for me. There's an opaque jar containing 100 small balls of identical size and material. The balls come in only 2 colors, red and green. There are n red balls and 100 minus n green balls, where n is the integer between 0 and 100, and each integer has an equal probability of being selected. Shwani randomly draws 1 ball from the jar, discovers it's red, then discards this red ball without returning it to the jar. Question. Ishwani now randomly draws another ball from the jar. Which color is more likely to be drawn? Or are both colors equally likely? Look! Shwani pulls out a red ball and tosses it away. What does that tell us? It tells us that she hates red. And since she hates red, she's gonna shake the jar like there's no tomorrow, trying to fish out every last shred of green from that pile of balls. So the chances of pulling a green one the second time? Way higher, not because of math, but because of human mind. Fair enough. Quite the big leap of logic that she just hates red, because she tossed it to the side. Give it up, Senior Soar. Probability theory is done for. Had the heavens not birthed Gemibo, the study of probability would reign in eternal darkness. Whoa, I feel like we made it a bit too cynical this time. let's think of another way. In the meantime, feel free to try asking it some factual questions that don't require interface anyone. Yeah, doesn't it cost like a shitload of whizbait to have this guy running at all? Terran Fog, so this is Fugue. AKA Tinyun. Gemibo, where's the line beyond the car window? Fluid colors filled the night from. This quote is from the chapter on offensive warfare in the work 7 Scrolls of Wondrous Strategies by Tin Zhao, the former general of the Xianzhou Lafu. Would you like me to provide more detailed information for your reference? Okay, going pretty okay. Oh boy. In all warfare, that is called attacking means knowing the enemy. When you know the enemy has exploitable weaknesses, then deploy your forces to strike, and victory is assured. The law states, beyond the car window, fluid colors fill the night. 7 Scrolls of Wondrous Strategies and Offensive Warfare by Tin Xiao. What? Is this seriously from Dan Hung? What the hell?
Whoa, really?
Yeah, really. I'm laughing so much I can't breathe. Forgive it, I'm done testing. Just destroy it. Cheer up, at least this means Gemibo can't replace you guys yet. Thank fuck. Now we're getting into some articles about the Inkford Hermitage. Made it to Inkford Hermitage, soaked in hot springs, built a snowman, saw the sacred tree, listened to Graphia ballads, took the ferry ride. Post-trip thoughts? This little getaway beats staying cooped up at home. Was this from that one, that Shushang impersonator Furbo? That's it? Nothing else? That's what happens when you skip English class. With this kind of cultural literacy, the future of Plain Arcadia is truly worrying. Who are you insulting? Ugh, excuse me. You're all roasting the OP's writing skills, but I'm the only one who gets it. You can't write. You just can't write. Yeah, some flues chatting on the playground, some orcs kicking a ball around, everyone laughing and goofing off. And just like that, the day's over. That's how I wrote my essays back at school. Not really laughing here. Got it. People are always saying my writing sounds like a bot. This is from Pearl, who's an Intellitron. Ugh, God, that girl. No wonder you trust my boss. No wonder you trust my boss, who's terrible with words. Understood. This is just how I sound when I'm forced to speak. I was gonna ask if this was posted from your alt account, but I guess not. Wow! Lady's actually making active posts. That's neat. What I want to know is, how's the OP even get into Inkford Hermitage? Did the Department of Aberration Defense approve it? I was literally going to die there. I used to be a pretty well-known influencer, but my followers dwindled over time. I decided it was time to return to the world in canvas. I didn't even finish my last post. Oh, that explains a lot. Wait, the poster's an Imaginary? Is this a farewell post? The only thing about this being a Imaginary now? I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of regular human folks and otherwise, other non-Imaginary species that are there, but it's mostly for the Imaginary, I imagine.
Oh, this is so sad.
Thank you, little March. I'm such an idiot. Seriously.
I'm such an idiot. Seriously.
I swear, I'm gonna make up in the middle of the night. I'm gonna wake up in the middle of the night and slap myself. What was I thinking? Don't be sad, OP. I have someone send a copy of Professor Cedric's essay class into Inkford Hermitage. At the very least, reading it should help you boost your writing skills.
Don't be sad, OP. I have someone send a copy of Fluffy across the blue to Inkford Hermitage. At the very least, reading it should help boost your sense of humor. Don't be sad, OP. I'll have someone send a copy of Trailblaze Log of a Navigator to Inkford Hermitage. At the very least, reading it should help boost your experiences. That's enough. That's enough. That's way too many books. Thank you very much. I'm so pumped right now. In my next life, I'm totally gonna be cultured, imagine. This is really goodbye. And the thread ends. Got a question. Who's Skott? Who's Skott? Brother, let me tell you. Do you still remember doing the Baseball Raccoon versus Full Wish livestream battle? Baseball Raccoon shouted, "This one's for Skott." Who is this Skott anyway? Super curious. Like, 1 line per sentence. What is this? Poetry hour? What? Can orcs not write poetry? Do orcs have to fit your stereotypes and only have wave blades and spears? What exactly do you mean? Wait, okay, you got me. I'm sorry. Alright. Why is Sparksicle imitating me? What the hell? Skott has been one of the victims of the Sinwish Syndicate case. Lyndon Skott. He was friends with Baseball Raccoon when he was alive. Friends is a little bit of a stretch, but we definitely have quite the history together. No way, absolutely no way. Lyndon Scott's a notorious scumbag. How could a hero like Baseball Raccoon be friends with him? And chatting about avenging him in a fight? That's nonsense. Then who is this man? I think this is the 3 most important people in Baseball Raccoon's life. Their names, when abbreviated and combined, form the name Skott. Does it? You take the S-T-O from Trivios, the phonetic K from Anaxa, the T from Ifrit, Dork and Burnout, to create the ultimate name, Skott. I only met 2 of those people. And, no, it's not some kind of weird acronym for all 3 of those people. And I've, again, only met the 2. Okay. I'll let the first 2 slide, but who the Planarcadian explosive is Duke Inferno? According to the unofficial Fluffy Wiki, Ifrit is the leader of the Everflame Mansion, a faction of the Annihilation game. His people worship the Aeon of Destruction Nanook, yet remain overlooked. I know who he is. That was not an actual question. Anyway, I don't buy that it's Lyndon Skott they're talking about. Nah. Baseball Raccoon isn't as petty as some people think, only fixating on other flaws. She could see the good in people too. This Mr. Skott must surely have some qualities that Baseball Raccoon appreciates. Got it. Justice falls like rain, while the righteous and the wicked alike. If justice only favored the good, it would be more terrible than the extinction of goodness itself. Quit yapping and lecturing people. Come home already, I'm starving. Wait, you have the monkey cook for you too? What the hell? I ship this. That last one wasn't for me. Yeah, I was really hoping that was not you. And ship what? What? Ashveil and Mr. N? I have actually seen a bit of that. It's a little funny. How do I delete a comment? Leveling solo. How do I delete comments? Screen time management activated for you. Whoa. I was just kidding around. Why are you getting all worked up? I'm dying. Stop laughing. Come home already. I'm starving. Baby. Fluffy across the blue skit.
sweet. Madam Birdie's palmistry. Is that like palm reading? What does this look like? Oh, it's Yawong. She's a pretty peacock. Madam Birdie, I'm gonna go see what's going on. Can't wait. This ain't good. I can't calculate its will or woe. Let's just call it a day after the little raccoon. Oh, it's Blady Cat. Madam Birdie, would you take a look at this for me? Oh, your paws are quite hot. You've got quite a bit too much fire in you, I'd say. Wow, how incredible! Your lifeline is exceptionally long. Really? Your lifeline begins here, and then over here. Here. What the hell? It's not even on your palm anymore. Here! That's long, huh? Guess I just found out the reason why I can't be killed. My vitality is way too strong. It's even longer than the skyline. That is amazing. Fortunate luck. Madam Birdie, will you please read my paws too? Your aura. Wait, you mean this raccoon? God damn it. Your aura. There's a rather dark shadow over your brow. These are my sunglasses. This lifeline of yours, it's gone. Are you even alive, Madam Birdie? Save me! Don't worry. Here, it's a little life-saving pouch for you. 3 days from now, open it at 12 noon, and I'll surely save your life. 3 days later, oh, this is an Astral Express boarding pass. The departure time is at 11. Wait, I haven't boarded the express. I haven't boarded the express. Looks like something's chasing the express. Maybe it's some marathon. You gotta carve out your own lifeline with your own 2 feet. Fascinating. At 5 a.m. this morning, Mr. Ashveil... Oh, is this gonna explain what happened with Ashveil? Why he's not in his office? Breaking news! Mr. Ashveil, director of the Ashen Detective Agency, woke up promptly at 5 a.m. this morning, enjoyed a pancake combo, and is now open for business. Those in need of detective services... services... I think it just cut off there. Damn, and I thought something bad happened to him. Is that a bunch of... Those bottles weren't over there before. Those little red bottles in the picture. Impressive stack, though. See, that scared me. You scared me. Cut it out. Totally freaked me out. What the heck? Count stud and stuff like that. It's bad luck. Hey, are you just using me to get engagement? Young master, if we do not gain some traction now, we're gonna starve. You built up all that hype for what? Not a single soul replied except your own friends. You did it all for nothing. Chill. God, it's the monkey that's trying to use his brains to get more business, and Ashveil's like humming about like a silly chimp. Could you help leveling solo? Could you help us boost engagement metrics? Thanks. Okay. I honestly thought this cold case would stay with me until I hit the grave. But Mr. Ashveil nailed the perp in the time it took to smoke just 3 cigarettes. Right then, I swear that man was literally glowing. Filed a police report 6 months ago with 0 results. Yet 3 days after bringing it here, the case is closed. Mr. Ashveil's logic is as precise as a computer's. Not a single detail escapes his gaze. I was just going in with the mindset of giving it a try, but Mr. Ashveil saw right through the disguise of the other party on the spot. An ability to see into the hearts of people in an instant is honestly terrifying. Other agencies keep dragging their feet and making excuses, but Mr. Ashveil took one look at the case file and just said, "Lead the way." This man is playing chess while the rest of the industry is playing checkers. Every other detective out there seriously needs to take notes. Mr. Ashveil sees through every single lie while the narrator handles the heavy lifting. This perfect synergy of brains and brawn is the reason why the Ashton Detective Agency is absolutely invincible. If Mr. Ashveil is the brain of the agency, then the narrator is the ultimate shield. With this duo standing guard, every criminal will be forced into the light, no matter how clever they think they are. Don't let the good looks of these two fool you. Even though the narrator is ridiculously handsome, the sheer ruthlessness they bring to the case is what is truly captivating. 5 stars, that's all. So, the monkey is 10 out of 10. Honestly, what? The efficiency here is beyond belief, and the icy composure of Mr. Ashveil during his deductions, combined with the bold execution of the narrator, makes him the ultimate nightmare for any criminal and a true godsend for every client. Watching these two cooperate is an absolute delight. With just a single glance from Mr. Ashveil, the narrator produces the most critical piece of evidence. The chemistry is incredible. I'm truly obsessed, and the case is closed. The aura of the narrator is undeniable. He has this total command over every situation. Every move he makes during a crisis is so clean that it feels like it has lifted straight from a movie storyboard. I was planning to present Mr. Ashveil with a formal award for his service, but then a single polite smile from the narrator made me so starstruck that I completely forgot my words. Being that handsome and skilled is honestly unfair to the rest of the world. Stop, 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 stop! I don't need these fake reviews. You're welcome. Oh, right. I guess that was all Silverwolf. And also, that explains why they kept talking up Mr. N, saying that he was totally mesmerizing and hot. Not that word specifically, but definitely not that word. If you need detective services, give the Ashton Detective Agency a ring. We're here to help. Shocking! Truth behind Star Rabbit. Breaking news! The arcade smash hit Star Rabbit is actually an indie game! The entire dev team is made up of a reclusive imaginate living in Inkford, Hermitage. The team consists of a deceased moonlull merchant mogul, a cynical orc philosopher, and a world-class pop star from a century ago. No wonder the whole game has the otherworldly, detached from reality vibe. I definitely would explain the hell mode. Ugh. Click. I wonder if these are actual reviews that players leave. Like, will this number actually go up if more players actually like these posts? Yeah, this is just the recap of everything. Jeez. Damn, I was really hoping that I was gonna hang out with the Furbs or whatever. Do some team building exercises and some field trips. Get a new Furbo, so that didn't happen, unfortunately. Oh, that was kind of boring. It was fun reading all those, especially the letter that I just happened to find in Ashveil's office and all that. Oh, and let me try doing like a couple of runs for Mortenax Blade's stuff. Do it 3 more times. Let's use this team. Fuck it.
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
I choose you!
Gut says you're shitty.
Ugh, I gotta take these off. My ears are killing me.
I'm just a frail splinter to the soul.
And explosion.
Fight to the death.
Insta kill.
What's the matter? Look, with this divine power, I reforge all things. Eye for an eye.
Next round.
Riddle with holes.
This is being in sync.
I offer my blood. Beasts, slaughter each other. Fight to the death.
And I believe that's donezo. Okay, let's see what I can level up on my Mortenax Blade. Because today... Can I... Nah, I can't. But I almost have this thing leveled up. I got the... Before the tutorial starts, almost at level 80. It's just so close. After maybe a day or two, I'll have enough materials to actually level it up. And as you see, I managed to get his top rarity, the ultimate, leveled up. So that's pretty baller. I'm gonna try working on his second, but I'll probably just tick this off while I'm at it, just to get it out of the way. So next up is just try to get this thing leveled up. And I still have the same relics. What else to do? Oh. Oh yeah, I got some messages. I got Luka. I managed to get Mortenax Blade, and I got my new character Luka on my roster. What do you got for me, Luka? Hey! Hey! Trailblazer! I'm Luka! Yeah, I know, honey. I heard from Oleg that you fought in the fight club too. Yeah, I think we met during that. No, technically not. He was too busy with fans swarming him. Are you free tonight? Come and watch my match. Yeah, no problem, dog. I'll be there. That's a promise. One thing, though. Something's weird happening lately in my matches. I keep going against fully armed vagrants and automations. Can someone with weapons and missiles really count as a fight club fighter? Yeah, that was kind of weird that you can go bare-fisted or whatever, but also fight robots. I think most of them were robots, though. Yeah, I say it's diluted the fight club. Fighting the weapons goes against everything the fight club stands for. A fighter should rely on one's own strength. Exactly! But then again, my robot arm is made of metal. I give up. No use overthinking it. Right, I guess he does have a point. He is kind of partly mechanical himself now. No matter how the opponent chooses to fight, I will win. You can do it, Luka. I believe in you, boy. Just remember to cheer for me. Cool. It's gonna be a while before I actually level him up, though, because I put all my level up equipment in Mortenax Blade, and I got Bupkis on him. I don't even have a light cone on him. I ended up putting the light cone that is best for him, that has his face on it, and I have it on Pela. But she is leveled up right now, so I'm just gonna keep it on her, actually, so... But just to fill the gap, I'll put something on him. So... Yeah, this is good. It has, like... this one's leveled up, though. I'll put the level 3 one on. There, he has something on him, at least. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for me then. Because I have a heck of a headache, man. My ears are just ouchy. That's why I have my headphones off right now. My ears were just burning up. I got like swimmer's ear or something, so it just feels too hard to actually touch my ear canals at all. I think I cleaned them out too hard, and now they're all a little irritated. I even went out and got a speaker for my computer. I usually wore a headset when listening to my computer, but yeah, I thought I'd at least try to give myself a little bit of a break by putting on a speaker so I don't have to worry about a headset. But now the audio quality just sounds a little bit different rather than having the actual noise coming directly into my ears. But anyway, I just kind of want to free up my ear holes so it can keep dry, that any moisture from like after me showering or whatever is completely evaporated by the time, and not just locking it in because I'm wearing my headset for 10 hours straight, which I have been kind of doing, and it's just kind of gotten worse. So I'd be surprised if you see these like hanging off of me at some point this week. Plus I'm kind of a little bit tired, so who knows if I'll probably take another night off at some point. Or do some kind of matinee streaming rather than doing it at past 8 o'clock at night. But anyway, there's definitely plenty of other things to do. There's still Divergent Universe that I need to do this week, but whatever. It's only Tuesday. And then one of the game modes just reset it on HSR. I forgot which one it was. Apocalypse Shadow. That's what it was called. I remembered it. But also, I ended up logging into Genshin today, and guess who I fucking saw on the banner? It's goddamn Lohan. The freak is here. I just remembered, I warned people, Nicole was gonna be leaving soon, so you better snatch her up, and now you've missed your opportunity if you didn't get Nicole. Because now we have that psycho Lohan in the game now. But hey, with him in the game, and we can do his story quest. So I guess I have to do that pretty soon, though. I really don't want to. But I need the rewards, and who knows? Maybe he actually has a pretty soft side. Maybe if there's some kind of explanation why he is the way he is. But I definitely need some kind of answers or some other lore for Lohan, because after seeing that last trailer of his, where I guess he was busting up some kind of underground black market or whatever, that was crazy. That was probably the craziest shit I've ever seen from him. I was like, how did Hoya put this out? So he is definitely one of the more insane characters I've ever seen in Genshin. There's definitely been way worse ones, actual villainish ones. So if anything, I guess it's good that he's part of the Knights of Evonius. I don't know how he ended up in the Knights of Evonius. I guess they figured, okay, you fight good. Just try not to kill our own members or anybody unless they're like actually bad or something. But you can bust them up a little bit, but no killing. So there'll be some explanations in his story quest, so I'll be doing that soon. I'm gonna see if there's anything that makes me not tremble in his presence at all. But yeah, look forward to that pretty soon. Probably tomorrow, or not tomorrow, because I really need a fucking break, because my sleep schedule, again, is pretty fucked up, and I definitely need to get some shut-eye and extra rest. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see about that tomorrow. But anyway, I'm going to be heading off of here tonight, so y'all have a very good morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will be on with the rest of my night. At least it's pretty cool. It was pretty nice today. I think it rained a little bit, but then it got sunny and humid, which was pretty gross. But at least it's pretty comfortable upstairs now. And I managed to take care of some things, take out the litter boxes for my animals, brush my one nasty diva bunny's bum because she has a nasty bunny butt. So she definitely seems pretty happy about it after brushing it. It can be kind of intense because, oh god, there was so much matting down there. I feel so bad. But she's getting better. She's getting better. It's not like when I first got her and it's just like, oh my god, she just keeps peeing on herself. But I'm pretty diligent of making sure that I trim any excess fur that's probably gonna just get gross or whatever, and she's keeps pretty dry. Definitely don't want to also be slightly warm upstairs, but I'm gonna have to put an AC unit at some point. And so she's not gonna get too hot. She's not gonna get her grody bum. So I'm happy about that. That was a good thing for me today. But yeah, I'll just get on with the rest of my evening. So I'll see you when I see you again. Maybe I'll take a break for tomorrow, but yeah, you'll see me when you see me. So bye everybody.